Morning Year 5, and again today we're adding fractions, but this time you're going to be asked to simplify your answers. So, first of all, let's solve 1/8 add 1/8. Let's use my fractions wall here. 1/8 add another 8 means I've got 2/8. Well, to simplify is to find an equivalent fraction, so it has the same value, except the numerator and denominator are smaller. So let's look upwards here. Can we find an equivalent fraction? Yes. 1/4. So I can simplify 2/8 into 1/4. Let's take a look at how we do that without the fractions wall. So the process that you take is you think about 2 and 8. Do they share any common factors? Well, they do. They're both multiples of 2. So therefore, I can divide them both by 2. And 2 divided by 2 is 1. 8 divided by 2 is 4. So 2/8 is equivalent to 1/4, and that's it simplified. I cannot simplify that any further because all that's left to divide them by will be 1, and that will give me the same answer. Here now I've got 2/5 and 3/15. Well, they clearly have different denominators, so I need to again think about my times tables. What's a common denominator? So I think of my 5s, I think 5, 10, 15. I can use 15 as the common denominator here, is the equivalent fraction. Well, 5 times 3 is 15. So remember, whatever you do to the denominator, you must also do to the numerator to make it an equivalent fraction. 2 times 3 is 6. So now I do 6/15 add 3/15, which would give me 9/15. Then again, I've got to think about the numbers 9 and 15 and think, do they have any common factors? Which numbers are they both divisible by? And well, I do recognise those, and I know they both appear in the 3 times table. So I can divide both by 3 to simplify them. You must divide them as well by the same number. It's got to be a common factor. Otherwise it won't be an equivalent fraction. 9 divided by 3 is 3. 15 divided by 3 is 5. I cannot simplify that anymore, so that one's been completed. It gets even trickier. Suddenly I'm having to add 3 fractions, and they all have different denominators. So I think of the largest denominator there, 5, and I think of the multiples of 5. 5, no, that's not a common one. 10, no, it doesn't appear in the 4 times tables. 15 doesn't appear in the 4 or 2 because it's odd. 20, 20 does appear in all 3 of these numbers times tables. It's a common multiple. So the denominator I will use will be 20. I can even put my answer like so. Right, so, well, 4, gone off the screen, 4 times 5 is 20, so 2 times 5 is 10. Remember, whatever you do to the denominator, you must also do to the numerator. 5 times 4 is 20, so 3 times 4 is 12. Well, 2 times 10 is 20, and then 1 times 10 is 10. So now I add these up. 10 add 12 is 22, add 10 again is 32. The question now, can I simplify 32 20ths? Okay. Well, actually I know already I can, because I know that they're both even numbers, so they'll definitely be divided by 2. However, is 2 the highest common factor of these two? Well, the answer's no. 4 is the highest common factor for both of these, the factor that they share. So I can divide both of them by 4. Okay? So 32 divided by 4 is 8. 20 divided by 4 is 5. And I cannot simplify these any further because they do not share, bar 1, they do not share any other common factors. If you are struggling, join us for the Google Classroom meetings. If not, best of luck.